Hi, this is Tom Shanahan of Spiritual Adrenaline. I'm here at Mount Rainier in Washington State to celebrate 4 years of giving up cigarettes or not smoking, and the goal is to climb that mountain behind me, 14,500 feet. It's a 4-night, 5-day hike up to that summit, crossing over the glacier, and I'm really excited to do this. Let me just tell you, my training for this climb was going up and down the stairwells in my apartment building in Manhattan, 40 or so stories. It was tough, it was awful, there was no ventilation, but I'm hoping it helps prepare me to climb this mountain. And clearly, if I was still smoking cigarettes, there was no way that was going to happen. So you're going to come with me on this journey up the mountain, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope we make it to the summit. Hi, it's Tom. I'm at about 8,000 feet. You can hear the waterfall behind me. Maybe you can see it as well. You know, getting up here, the beginning is always the hardest. And I'll tell you that my first instinct was just to turn around and say, you know, I can't do this, and maybe go to Seattle and have some fun. But I stuck through it, and then we're practicing pressure breathing, which is really deep breathing, like it helps, you know, basically everybody in the group kind of stick to it and keep going. And I'm glad once I made it over that initial hump of saying, you know, I can't do it, I'm a loser, I'm out of my league, I'm too old, everything got better. You know, I started to really get my confidence, and I think that has a lot to do with why I succeeded in sobriety too. At the beginning, it's very, very hard because it's something new, but if you stick to it, eventually, you know, things tend to, you get more comfortable in it, and you get used to it. It becomes in your comfort zone, and things work out. So check out the view. You can see Mount St. Helens in the background, Mount Hood. It's spectacular, and it's only just begun. Talk to you from 10,000 feet. You can see as we get higher up the mountain, how things change. The weather. We're now on snow, and it's really misty. About 9,000 feet. We're heading up to about 10. Completely different place, depending on the altitude. So as you can see, we made it up over the clouds, and it's clear now. I'll show you a little bit of a panorama where we're at. You can see the ice fields right up above us. We're about 9,000 feet. People coming down. My group sitting on their packs. The worst part about the climb is the 45-pound packs that we have to wear with all of our gear. And so you can see what it's like. We're excited. This is our final break before we get to Camp Muir, which is where we're going to spend the night. And once we're up there, you know, we're just going to chill and relax, and then get up like about 10 o'clock at night. So I'll shoot some video up there. You know, I'm sorry, by the way, if these videos are shaky, but I have a 45-pound pack on my back, and I was not carrying the tripod up 15,000 feet. It wasn't happening, but we're making it slowly. My guide came over to me and said, you know, you got to slow down your steps. I never met the guy before, and he said, do you do everything so fast? And truth be told, I do. I eat fast, I speak fast, I work fast, I do everything in a rush. He was like, slow it down, take it easy, easy does it, all the kind of slogans you hear in recovery. And it's funny how even when I think I'm slowing it down and taking baby steps, I'm still rushing. So I need to keep focusing on that, because he's right. And what he said to me was, if you keep taking such big steps and trying to get up there quickly, you're never going to make it to the summit. And that's true about recovery as well. It's like, you got to take the baby steps. You got to work step 1. You can't go right to step 9. You got to take it slow and follow the instructions. So I've slowed down my steps, and I'm trying to do things the right way because I want to get to the summit. So I'll see you again at Camp Muir. So after about 5 hours of hiking, we reached our destination. This is Camp Muir behind me. You can see our bunkhouse for the night. We're lucky. We don't have to sleep in tents like those guys. We're at 10,080 feet. And like, I gotta be honest with you, I wanted to turn around a whole bunch of times. But every time I look around me and I see that view up above the clouds, it's magical. And you just keep going. You just keep going. So it was a good morning. It was a tough morning, but I'm committed to doing this. So you can just see the bunkhouse, some of the stations for the rangers, and then tomorrow's challenge right here, which is the glacier fields. To hike from here to the summit, we have to go over all the glaciers. So we'll be roped and harnessed to one another for safety, and we'll be wearing what they call crampons, which are claws. Really describe them. They come out of your boots. You put them on the boots and to go over the ice. So I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to try to get some good sleep tonight with my colleagues here, and I'm just going to I think enjoy the view as much as possible, because this is what it's all about. Not a lot of people get to see this, so I feel really privileged. I know you can't really see me. It's about 11 p.m. at night. We are getting ready to start over the glaciers. We're going to be climbing over the glaciers. You can see the people in the background from like 11:30 or 11:45 until sunrise, and then we'll head up to the summit. So it's going to be an interesting morning. Wish us luck. We hear it's going to be some pretty tough climbing, but we're going to see. So it's about 3 in the morning, and I wound up coming back down. We started at midnight, and we went up into the glaciers, and I was just not prepared for what we found up there. I mean, 2 feet wide crevices that we had to jump over in the ice, and later it got even harder with ladders you had to maneuver. So I made the right decision, I think, and turned back around. And my high point is not the summit, but 11,200 feet. And I think, mountains are unrelenting and they have no mercy. So it's good to use my rational mind rather than my ego, and continue up and put myself in jeopardy, as well as the people that I'm tied to, because we're all harnessed and roped together. It would have been dangerous for them as well. So, I got humble pie today from this mountain, but I'll do some training, and hopefully in the future I either come back here or someplace else and be able to handle myself up on a glacier. For now, the sun comes up in about 2 hours, and I'm going to go and just sleep as I'm completely exhausted. So I'm almost back down to the base camp here, and wanted to show you this awe-inspiring beauty that's Mount Rainier. Unbelievable experience. And I didn't summit. Of course, I came here to summit, but it didn't work out that way because of the crevasses. But I did manage to succeed. I carried a 40-pound pack up 11,200 feet, and my lungs did not give me a problem, and so that makes me very, very happy. And I just wanted to leave with the message that if anyone out there is struggling to quit smoking and thinks that why should I quit because it's not worth it, maybe the damage is done, I'm here to tell you, after smoking for 24 years, that that's not the truth. I just climbed with a 40-pound pack on my back 11,200 feet, and my lungs worked perfectly well. So I really do look at this whole trip as a win. I'm going to leave you now, not with my face, but with the beauty of Mount Rainier.